What is going on, New York Giants fans? Welcome to another video from Hit Squad Productions. In this video, we got some news to go over. We also want to go over some trades that just happened that really affect the draft, and they actually affect the New York Giants in a positive light. We're going to break that down first. Now, I want to go over, the quick and easy guard that we picked up the other day, and that is former Texans offensive guard Zach Fulton. Now, to me, this isn't the end-all, be-all kind of signing. I still would like to address the guard position in the draft. He's not going to come in and be a starter. I think that if he would have came in last year when we benched Will Hernandez, he would have solidified himself as a starter. But in my opinion, he's not really that much of an upgrade over Shane Lemieux, who I think that we need to upgrade at that position because I don't fully trust Shane Lemieux. But you're getting a decent depth signing, on a short-term commitment. There is some upside with it. The Texans had a very bad offensive line last year. They had a bad offensive line coach. So, there's some promise there to where it's like, okay, what could our offensive line coach really get the most out of him? But at the same time, I'm hoping that he doesn't come into the game. I want to see Will Hernandez improve this year. I want to see Shane Lemieux or whoever we draft improve this year. So to me, not an end or be all signing, but I like it. Nice depth piece, but hopefully we don't see him touch the field. Now, let's go over the biggest news. Now, this really shakes up the draft, right? The Dolphins trade the 3rd overall pick to the 49ers in exchange for the 12th overall pick, a 2021 3rd-round pick, and a 2022 and 2023 1st-round pick. So the Dolphins essentially traded Laremy Tunsil for 4 1st-round picks and a 3rd-round pick. Very smart for the Dolphins. Honestly, you got to love what they're doing. They can still get a premier talent with their pick as they traded the 12th overall pick to an NFC East rival, and that's the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, they traded the 12th overall pick in exchange for the 6th overall pick and 156th overall pick from the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, what do the Eagles receive? They receive the 12th overall pick. They're also going to receive the 123rd overall pick, 2022 1st-round pick as well. Now, that 22 1st-round pick that they're going to be sending over is actually the Dolphins' first-round pick that they're going to be sending. That's their own. They've been collecting a lot of first-round picks, and the fact that they haven't really been sending their own first-round picks, very smart management. I got to give a lot of credit to the Dolphins. But this is such an Eagles move. You heard that they were going to try to trade up for Zach Wilson, but obviously they backed out. 49ers trade up to the 3rd overall pick. They could select a player like Zach Wilson, who is killing it today. In my opinion, look, this opens the door for the New York Giants as to where they could really go wherever they want with that 11th overall pick. They could actually trade back and collect more draft capital if they chose fit. Now, prior to this, we were all saying the Giants, regardless, could go a variety of different ways at the 11th overall pick. A player like Waddle could fall to them. They could get Rashawn Slater. They could get Micah Parsons, who we saw Joe Judge and Patrick Graham at his pro day yesterday. There's so many different ways that the New York Giants can go. But with Philly trading that 6th overall pick and now jumping back to the 12th overall pick, this leaves the opportunities for a player like Jamar Chase, Kyle Pitts to fall. There's so many premier talents that could really fall to 11. The Giants are going to have their hand in the litter. They could go Rashawn Slater. They could go pick up a player like Kyle Pitts if they decide to trade Evan Ingram. They could go get a Devontae Smith if he falls. There are so many different routes that the New York Giants can go. Now, granted, with the Dolphins trading up to the 6th overall pick from 12, they could still select their player, whether that be Devontae Smith, whether that be Jamar Chase. They could still select whoever they feel really would help out Tua. Now, they could also go the Rashawn Slater route because, let's be real, the Dolphins need some offensive line help. They really do. They need weapons, but they need some offensive line help. So if I'm Miami, I'm looking at a player like Rashawn Slater, maybe Penny Sewell if, the Bengals don't take him. But in my honest opinion, they go offensive line with that first pick. Then with their 2nd first-round pick, they could go get a nice wide receiver because the depth at wide receiver is very big this year. They could go get, Devontae Smith with that first round pick, but is a nice tackle really going to fall to them, later on in the first round? I just don't see that. They could get, other tackles, but in my honest opinion, I wouldn't be upset, if they got a player like Rashawn Slater, as much as I want him, because he would really help out that Dolphins line. He would really help out Tua. And honestly, the Dolphins probably need him a little bit more than we do. So I wouldn't be upset if they went offensive line, because you're only going to get a better talent at the 11th overall position. But in my honest opinion, I'm loving it. You got to love this as a Giants fan, because this opens the book to the Giants can do so many things. They could do so many things, and we haven't been in this position in a very long time. I do expect the New York Giants to attack the offensive line in this draft. I expect them to maybe add another playmaker on the offense, and I expect them to address the edge rusher position, because right now, offensive line and edge rusher is really our biggest needs on this team. But let me know how you guys are feeling about these moves. How are you guys liking this? What plays do you guys want at 11? Let us know below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, leave a like below. Follow us on Twitter. The link will be in the description, and we'll see you guys in the next video.